are live. Now, guys,
Good
I'm going
evening.
to, good evening, Ace. Um, we're live. I'm going to give the chat a minute and then we're going to move on to the topics. I'm not going to be waiting today because I got some stuff I want to say. And, and I think people need to hear this and understand it. So we're just going to give them a minute and then we're going to move on. Hopefully, we may have some other people joining us in a minute or two, but if they can make it. So, how you guys doing tonight?
I actually just woke up like legit
Oh,
a
okay.
minute or five ago.
Well, you're overseas, so
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I'm doing good. This afternoon had a event. Well, at my second job, and received some gift cards and whatnot. So I got a $50 PSN card. I went straight to the store when I got home and took advantage of some sales.
why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of sales there on PlayStation. I saw.
I did grab that Untitled Goose, man. That thing looked funny to me. So
What
I'm
what's up, Playbox?
Wash your car
Okay,
here in a minute.
you know what? We're going to get started. Okay, they'll be joining. People will be joining shortly, but it's a little early, but I had to get this out the way. All right, so pardon me, but I got to do it this way. You know, that's the way I do it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Or hold on, wait a minute. I think somebody just popped in. Let me know because I'm gonna go on a rant. I don't want to. I don't want to miss people. Hold on, let me go look over. Let me just because I heard a pop. Yeah, see, I said people are gonna start popping in. Let me give them another second or two. Let's see who else popped in here. JK guy, what's up? Rhinobot, what's up? Raphael, what's up? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first off, let me say this. I want to say thank you to Hard8 Times for exposing all of the fuckery that goes on in this community with these so-called inside sources from YouTubers that aren't being called out by their own audience. Okay, thank you, Hard8. But I'm going to go off on that too. Okay. Especially when these inside sources aren't even inside sources. Now, there's one thing I need you need y'all, the people that worship these so-called gamers in the community to remember. The majority of these so-called gamers on YouTube don't even put up gameplay. But y'all don't question that shit. I don't understand that. Y'all don't care if somebody who can't prove that they even game tells you some shit about gaming that they don't even know themselves. They don't know. Imagine that. Imagine imagine how fucking far as the community the gaming community on YouTube did we fall when we are now placing our faith in people that are known to be frauds, people that we cannot confirm that are even active gamers. We can't confirm that. But the audience, you're putting your faith in them, okay? It used to be people like Crap Gaming Mooch were the people that got called out for being frauds. But to be honest, and I hate to say this, they're not even as bad as these YouTubers that come out with these inside sources. They're not even as bad because these new YouTubers actually take their shit seriously, and they get rewarded by y'all dumbasses out there because y'all still give them super chat money, Patreon money, Streamlabs money. You buy the t-shirts, you copy what they say, you reference what they say like it has credibility. And I got nobody else to blame for these YouTubers with inside sources but y'all. I'm blaming the audience because if you didn't watch, you didn't support, you didn't pay, they wouldn't be there. Okay? You, the viewers, the people that watch with no backbones because you want to be entertained by bullshit. Now, me personally, I don't find any of any of that shit entertaining at all, because I think it takes away from the people in the community that actually have credibility. Shout out to Sick Humor, King Thrash, Royal Flush, Hard 8 Times, and myself, because we have been saying this shit for a long time. I'm not just going to talk, I'm just going to talk about it again because Hard 8 tweeted, okay, a statement that summed up how stupid these motherfuckers actually are on YouTube. Let me ask you dumbasses one thing, because I want you to ask yourself the same shit before you do what you do. How does it feel to give credibility to motherfuckers you don't even know? How does it feel knowing that YouTubers with inside sources won't even take the time to read your comment unless you super chat them a comment to read? Did you guys hear that? Let me see. I heard some people pop in here. Dragon, what's up? Golden, Kevin, Psycho, Legendary, and Voice, what's up? And what I do, they don't even acknowledge you're there unless it's a super chat. Okay? And of course, the first thing they will say is, I don't care about being paid. Well, if that's the case, let's see these people disable a super chat. Let's see these people have some energy without monetization on their channels. But you won't see that. And we're not going to see the end of this fraud YouTubers out there until the fucking audiences prove they have a fucking backbone and call these motherfuckers out like I'm doing, like Hard8 did, like Sick does, like Thrash does, Royal does, like all of us do. Call them out. You tell me how the fuck we have grown-ass men going to other grown-ass men's channels out there being cheerleaders, and y'all don't even question the content you're watching. Tell me that. Tell me that. Somebody got to turn this stuff down because I'm hearing myself in the background. And yes, I'm calling out a lot of fucking people right now. Somebody turn your stuff down. I'm hearing an echo in my ear, please. You guys? Are you there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, but I'm trying to tell you something. Somebody has their stuff up, and I'm hearing myself.
Let me see. Do you hear anything now?
No, I don't hear it now.
And now?
No.
Okay, but
let me just continue.
Okay.
And you know why I'm calling all these people? Because when it comes to my shit or Sick Humor shit or King Thrasher shit or Royal Flush dropping facts or the round table, I'm even tossing grinding my gears into the same category. When we say shit, our audience gets us. They get it. Okay. But there's a whole lot of dumbasses that doubt what we say until it comes true, which makes no sense. If we have been, everything we have been saying has been coming true since we've been on YouTube, why would you still doubt us now and listen to these frauds with inside sources? I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see what next generation consoles are heading. You don't. Look at the trend now. And has anybody actually seen a PlayStation 5? Has anybody played an Xbox Series X? Okay. No. But according to a lot of these people, they got inside sources having something, here's something to think about. Don't you think if you went on YouTube and did a fucking podcast where these other people that don't know shit and say, I got an inside source about any of these consoles, don't you think it's stupid to believe the shit when your inside source could lose his or her job by trusting a random person on the internet that they don't even know? Okay? Motherfuckers that never been on camera, they don't even have a pic, they do a podcast with logos, and you just hear a fucking voice. Do you really fucking think an insider is going to share their info with somebody like that with their fucking job on the line? Are you nuts? You guys really think people are stupid out here? So yeah, shout out to Hard8 Times for putting out those tweets that said, I love this. My inside sources tell me that PS5 will play games. You heard it here first. He exposed a lot of dumb shit that goes on in this community. And honestly, we need to stop promoting these assholes. We need to stop getting on podcasts and saying shit like, well, Randall Thor said this and that without questioning why you're dumb enough to believe the shit in the first place. Why? Because it's gamer score? That doesn't mean you have inside information. Like I said, people will get fired. Sick Humor is 100% correct when he said y'all have been conditioned to be stupid. And you don't even know it. That's how stupid you are. You have conditioned yourself to believe any old shit somebody says and not question it. Ever notice that when you see me on a podcast and they say, I'm talking about me now, when you see me on a podcast and they start talking about the next gen shit, I give the same answer. I'll say, we don't know anything until it comes out. And you know what that's called? It's called credibility. It's called credibility. It's not that hard. It's easy to be credible when you don't fucking lie about shit all the time and feed your YouTube ego based on the responses of a crowd of dumbass people. It's that fucking easy. It's called credibility. Don't lie. Now, I'm done ranting for now. What are your guys' thoughts about what I said about these inside source YouTubers and what Hard8 did and all that? Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and go.
Go ahead.
Hello, chat and mods. Good evening to y'all. Hello, Ace and Titanfall. So, what Hard8 did was, man, it was ingenious. You know, it pulled a lot of people out of the woodworks from all platforms. You know, PC, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. Some showed their true colors or their naivete or their stupidity. You know, all that was seen all over Twitter. And then what he did, several others, let's see, Persona did one, I think Jabari did one, was just riding that wave of doing the same thing, you know, playing the source game. Yeah. Even OBJ did one as well. It was just amusing as hell to watch this on Twitter and watch it unfold. But when you claim something, whether it's on a YouTube video, through a media site, or through Twitter, either you kind of have to back it up with some credentials or back it up with some receipts or use certain phrase words. This is a rumor, or take that with a grain of salt. Those kind of language should be added in with your so-called declaration. That way, you know, you don't have to eat a lot of crow or take a lot of L's when the facts come out later on. And just that going forward, just be wary, be aware, and just stay in the know. Follow those that will be behind you. And those that don't, well, just step past them. I'm done here. Go ahead, Ace.
Okay, so when it comes to rumors, yeah, like I said, we always need to take things with a grain of salt, to the point where nobody even know anything. If people are leaking stuff out, mouth stuff, don't you think people higher up would come forward and shut that shit down, like in a second? Like if Randolph Thor have some what's called connection, don't you think somebody else higher up would go to Althor and say, "Hey, look, what you're doing is not cool, and if you're going to keep this going, we're going to shut you down." Like, how do people believe this shit? And at some at some point, Randall Thor might say shit and it's going to be right, and they're going to give him that validation. Wait for it. And people are now saying that Sony guy dodged a bullet because Randall Thor was incorrect, and Randall Thor is accepting his quote unquote L uh, as like a sportsmanship. But for me, it doesn't feel like that in sense of people. Yeah, people gave Randall Thor and other way too much credit. You know why? Because most of them are Xbox fanboys and want that validation. Because again, Sony dominated this entire gen and might dominate the next gen. And PlayStation very well. If you believe Thor, yeah, take that out.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think about the audiences following these people and believing the stuff that they say, and they don't even prove that they're gamers? They don't put up, no game clips, no gaming, they don't stream, they don't do anything, but yet these people believe these people.
Well, those people are detrimental to gaming for one thing, and then more or less, that's I've seen the count of some of the subscribers of some of these individuals. I don't know how they got that many. I mean, there's that many people who are that confused,
Brain dead.
brainwashed.
Brain
Yeah,
dead.
it amazes me the amount that happens there. And there are some who seen the light. I can say, if you mind me saying a few names, like Next Gen. He sees the light, and then you remember the Red Dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's changed
Yeah,
big time too. Yeah, he's another one that has changed. So there's some you really can't trust yet. They might have jumped to the blue side of the fence, but right now they're standing on the fence because they might jump back to the Xbox side based on what's going to happen next year. I see a few of them already starting to flip flop with their statements on Twitter or videos they might have put on YouTube. But the reason people go after the source, meaning the individuals that have the big following, because each of these people can fix this, but they choose not to. For them, drama is views and clicks. So that's all they do they feed into it, and those who like that stuff will just follow it wherever it is, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Drama follows drama in some cases.
Well,
But there are people who keep tabs on them because you gotta keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So people do keep tabs on everything.
Well, I can understand keeping tabs, but I don't understand. I mean, they'll believe every word of their mouth, but when people do have credibility, like the people I've named and have proven it time and time again, we don't get credit even when it comes out to be factual. Okay,
Right.
we don't get credit for it, but yet those dumbasses that told them all this and they were listening to and retweeting it and repeating it and doing whatever, they don't go after them. They don't call them out. That's
Yeah.
my point with this. They don't call these people out when they're wrong. This audience.
What you see is that they're called out by the like J Dub. He's been on some of their podcasts, and he's called those individuals out. Several times. As
I'm
well as
talking about the
Strash.
audience.
Strash has been there. I
Yeah,
think you have.
but what I'm saying is, it's you're talking about people that are credible. I'm
Right.
talking about the audience. The audience should call if you're a huge follower and you've donated to their channels, okay? And the only way they recognize you is through super chat or something like that. The only way they recognize you or call your name out or shout you out. That goes to show you they don't give a shit about you. And when they're wrong, okay, or if you do question them, they'll block you or something.
Mm.
They don't call them out. They don't get on even. I'm not saying do a podcast or anything, but get on Twitter or something and say, hey, this guy was wrong. Every time I think he tells me something and I believe what he's saying because of the way he's saying it. He's wrong. Well, then get on there and say it. Expose these people. The people in the audience need to do that, or this is going to continue. We're going to keep having these frauds ruin what's going on YouTube with the real gamers out there, with the real party, the people that actually bring the truth and the facts. Like I said before, when I'm on any podcast and they start speculating about PlayStation or Xbox, the next console, next gen, I say, listen, I'm not speculating on shit until I see it. I want to see it first. I'm not saying nothing. And once I use it, if I'm going to use it, okay, if I buy it and I use it, I can give you my 2 cents. I can't do it until then. Because to me, that's just speculating and putting out false hope to people or false information. When you do that, that people are going to think that's actually true because you're you're a podcaster and you're a gamer, and that's what you do, gaming news. So they're going to assume you're right, and I'm not going to be make somebody make an ass out of me. I'm not going to do it. That's all I'm saying. They need to start calling out these people when they're wrong, and they don't do it, and that's what's aggravating. But if I said something and somebody didn't understand it, people take my word and mix it up and say I said something else, and I have to get back on and say, oh, hold on. And I have to correct that shit. And I think that's crazy that I have to do it, but these people who are wrong all the time, nobody calls them out. They'll attack my ass, but they don't attack their ass.
True. Well,
And that's why I did this, because I was getting tired of, no matter what I said, people were saying I said something else. All right, I'm hearing myself again. I just don't like that, and I don't think it's right for people who have credibility to be called out on something they're right about, saying they're wrong, and I have to, we have to, wait. They have to wait to see that we're right. But do they come back and apologize? No. Do they go after the other person that they believed and say, hey, you were fucking wrong? Okay, you were saying these people were wrong, and I went over there and I said something, and now I look like an ass, and whatever. They need to call these people out. They really do. It's not right for us credible people out here to put up with this bullshit. And they say, oh, we're not in it for the money. Well, then get rid of, stop being monetized, stop doing super chat and all this other crazy shit. If you're don't care about money, and that's all they say. I don't care about the money. Well, evidently you do, because you won't take it down. I don't get paid. I'm not monetized. I do that. Now, I know Jabari does it for a reason, because he gives back to the community. All the money he gets goes back into the tournaments, the first place, second place, third place, whatever. He does giveaways. All that money goes to giveaways for the community. So that's why he does it. And if he don't have enough and his tournament's coming up, he's put it out of his own pocket at times. So that is something different. If they're giving to give, if they're getting it to give back to everybody for tournaments or whatever, or just giveaways, they feel like it, holiday giveaways or whatever. I think that's cool. Okay, I really do. But for people who just get it and don't give back to the community and just shove it in their pocket, they ain't buying games, because you don't see no gameplay. You don't see nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, if they're that good, you know what? Take some of that money, buy a camera, and put your face up there. For real. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that shit. And that's what bugs me. It's not right that people like us, get the shit and they get everything. All the notices, all the notifications, or all the, props, all the views with no dislikes. Man, I should just go there and just start disliking every single one of them. I'm just joking, because I don't have the time for that shit.
They would actually believe you, so watch out.
Yeah, they're gonna believe that shit. I have time for that shit. I got my own shit to worry about. I got my own channel, my 2 channels to worry about. I got, my gaming, and I got a life. So I have time for that. But I know people who do go around and do that shit. See, that's another thing that's fucked up. They'll have viewers. Some of these people have viewers, and they'll come over to your shit just to dislike it, because you prove them wrong. So their audience will come to you and dislike you, which means they don't have a life. They don't play games. They don't care. You know what I mean? They just don't care. It's crazy.
People are crazy, like later.
It's crazy. Well, does anybody have anything else to say about that topic before we move on?
I'm good there because sheep will follow sheep, and that's about it, really.
All right, before we move on, let me see. I think some more people popped in here. I've been rambling on. Let me see who else.
Rambling is good. Rambling is good.
Yeah. Uh Almighty Rady D, what's up? Wavy Cricket, what's up? One named Shadow, Stardust, Male Sensitivity. Eddie, what's up? Thank you guys for coming by. Let me see. I think somebody else. See, I don't want to get started. I want to get everybody. Fatal, what's up?
There
I
you
try,
go.
I try, I try not to forget nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep popping in here before I can get to the next topic. No, see, I don't want to get into it and then miss somebody. I'm trying not to miss nobody, because they do come to support. So I don't want to miss nobody.
Yeah, when it comes to you and Thick, you always interact with chat without the need of super chat, which
Yeah,
is I always find refreshing.
yeah. Lay, what's up? Yoshida, what's up? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. Okay. And
Yoshida in the house means incredible, right?
what? Um, and in other news, here we go. Oh boy, Xbox fanboy. Here we go. Anyway, now there are people like TimDog are saying, listen to this shit, are saying that Hellblade can replace Halo. Are you fucking joking me right now? Okay.
Oops, okay.
Even though, now listen, no, he's saying this even though Halo sold far more than Hellblade. I'm seeing a lot of Xbox fanboys hype Hellblade all of a sudden. Okay. But the game, you know, but the game sold like shit on all platforms. Was it a good game? It was fun. I bought it. But a lot of people, even on my PSN list, didn't get the fucking game to begin with. So we're supposed to think, okay, fanboy logic, we're supposed to think that all of a sudden, out of the blue, um, because Hellblade is coming out, that will change anything. It's not gonna change shit. Do you think Microsoft will put this shit on Game Pass or no? Yep.
So
Wait,
there is
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait.
yeah. Okay, sorry, I thought it was done.
No. I think yes, because they put everything on Game Pass. Okay. Now you can go. I've done enough talking, so you, the panel, can go ahead because this just ain't even. This is so stupid. I can't even think of anything else to say, honestly. So I'll let you guys go. Go ahead. Who wants to
Oh,
go first?
I will
Go ahead,
go.
Ace.
Okay, so there is a conflicting report stating one that Microsoft wants uh, Scarlet to have their own exclusive game. So who knows if they're going to stop with that Game Pass model? Only time will tell. You again take that with a kilo of salt. Other than that, um, I'm going to confess something. I never actually played Hellblade for the sole reason of back then. I'm not sure if you guys ever played it. There used to be mobile games like this where you're playing 1v1 and it is a matter of uh, luck, the button you press. It's like a fighting game, but not really uh, all the way fleshed out fighting game. So I avoided Hellblade because I heard it had a very nasty game breaking bug, and also because how yeah, this whole fighting game narrative bug. So I I know what the premise is about. My brother finished it, and he's not. He did not stop telling me to play it, finish it. So who knows? I might pick it up. But other than that, I don't see it ever reaching Halo level. And let's not forget, even Halo is not even reaching old Halo level.
Right, but
And
he
that,
said, but Ace, he said that Hellblade was going to replace Halo. They don't.
yeah, I get you. I get you. That's a stupid. That's a not even wishful thinking. That's a. I wish he is human because he's too stupid to be human. Then, like, I understand you wanna go for clout and um say stuff just for the fuck of it, but that that's beyond that. That's new level of stupid. To the point where I really don't know what to say anymore. Go
That's
ahead, Simon.
but see, that's what I was saying. There was nothing else I could say. I mean, I wanted to go on more, but it was so stupid that I got lost for words. I'm like, what, huh? But go ahead, Cyber, take it away. Take it away, Cyber.
Yeah. Well, Hellblade, I did buy it and I played it. I platinum it on the PS4. Had on the headsets, man. All those voices in your ears. The
Mm-hmm.
combat was the jump attack is a beast if you know how to do it correctly and when to use it. It's a good story. I plan to play it again sometime next year. But I played it and I streamed it, so my whole playthrough is on my channel. If anybody wants to go check it out, it's there. But Hellblade 2, the trailer looked great, looked real good. Um, will it go to Game Pass? Yes, most likely, and PC. But will it come to other consoles? Probably not. All depends on what happens upon release in the first 5 to 6 months. Then it might end up elsewhere. But it's going to be on Xbox Series X and Xbox One S and the X. No, it's going to be very playable on all those consoles, the previous consoles, and PC. Um, the question is, will the fan base support the game? Now, will it replace Halo? No, it's not going to replace Halo. Halo 6 is dropping next year. Uh, that's the next bread and butter game that hopefully they get things right with that. They'll make the same mistakes they made with Gears 5. Um, just don't do the same mistakes they made because they should be aware of the mistakes they made with Gears 5. Gears 5 is a beautiful game. A lot of people have played it. And I don't know if they're still playing it now as far as a multiplayer. Next question. Will Hellblade 2 have a multiplayer? Since they kind of want to do a service-based type game. We don't know yet. Based on the trailer, it doesn't tell us yay or nay. But it's going to be a unique situation when that game drops and what happens. So I'm looking forward to seeing it drop and looking forward to seeing it happen. And, well, I don't know if most of the Xbox guys will have PCs. So that group that has both will probably stream it on PC guys will as well. Will stream it on YouTube. That way I get to see some true gameplay. Will I get an Xbox to play it? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm good, and that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I
You know,
got.
I don't blame you for that one. I'm good too. I'm good too. I ain't buying something that looks like it belongs in a trash can or holding the lid on a trash can of brick. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You
No.
need to It's shaped like a little air purifier, but but remember it's Xbox Series X, so there's gonna be other consoles within the series. The question is, that one that they showed, is it the top end, middle end, or low end? We won't find out till next year.
Not only that, I wonder how many controllers are going to come out for it.
And apparently the new controller has a share button. So all those previous controllers that everybody bought, well, I think they can program it on those other controllers to make one of those buttons or a combination of buttons, share button. So that's possible for them to do that. But apparently the new controller has a share button on it. So
yeah, but you get what I'm saying. How many controllers they make this gen? How many more are they going to make next? You know what I'm saying? They're going to be making more controllers.
10 trillion.
And the funny thing is, is that half the people that bought them, they said they were selling so well. Where you don't see nobody on YouTube talking about these controllers or saying, look, I'm using XYZ controller, okay? And I like it. This, that, and the other. Look at how I can play so easy this game. They don't show no game clips, they don't show nothing. People just buy them and collect shit. They don't use them.
Hmm.
They just support them
Really?
because
That's
they just
stupid.
I
Like
know
you're
listen,
burning your
Ace,
money away.
listen, Ace, I know somebody. I was talking about TimDog earlier who said that he was buying like 3 or 4 Xboxes. What the hell you need 3 or 4 Xboxes for? Because they're so far up Phil Spencer's ass that this is what they do. Because Phil Spencer says it's good, they'll buy it. That's why I said people are so dumb and so brainwashed, they don't even know they're brainwashed. That's how dumb they are. And actually, I didn't say that. Six said that about other people with YouTubers, okay, that's so brainwashed. But it goes the same with Phil Spencer. They believe every word he says, and then 99% of the shit he says is thrown out the window. But you all get hyped over that. You all say, "Oh, it's Uncle Phil's talking, Daddy Phil's talking, Daddy's talking. Let's listen to Daddy." What? You grown ass men call another grown ass man Daddy. That sounds nasty to me. That sounds nasty to me. Okay, Daddy, I'm bending over now. Give it to me. Come on. That's what it's like. They're, Sick was right. They are brainwashed and don't even know they're brainwashed. They don't even know. That's how dumb these people are. Snap your finger and let Phil snap their finger and they'll do a dance for him or something. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. It makes no damn sense. And these are and I apply that also to not only the fanboys that do that shit, but to the audience of these dumbass frauds on YouTube. You're the one keeping these people alive, feeding you false information. And then when somebody is credible and you don't like that we are credible and we're keeping it real, you come and hit the dislike button. But you never hit their dislike button when they're wrong. You don't call them out when they're wrong. So some of these people are brainwashed and don't even know it. And that's a damn shame that they got to be that dumb. I mean, you see it on Twitter that some of these grown ass men are following other grown ass men around, watching every move they do. Do you have a life? And second of all, why are you following around a grown ass man? That sounds kind of suspicious to me. I mean, honestly, if somebody's giving you good information, you watch the show, whatever, but you ain't up their ass. I mean, these people are up their asses. I mean, constantly. And it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next topic.
Just one thing before you move on. What's your thoughts on how Sony clowned them?
Wait, say that again?
What's your thought, just before you move on, one last thing. What are your thoughts on how Sony clowned Microsoft with that controller add-on for $30 versus Microsoft $20
Good.
$200
No,
controller?
I think it's good. Microsoft deserves it. It's
Yeah.
about time. I don't think they were clowning them. I think they were just saying, "Hey, why pay all that for what?" You know what I'm saying? I think they were trying to put reality into people's heads. Don't be brainwashed and buy something that's not worth the price.
True. 'Cause I seen that adapter thing they selling, and I have no interest in it. But if you are a competitive gamer, that might be right up your alley to test drive it, see how it feels. But for me, it's not a must buy or a must have at all.
I find $30 way better than something like $200.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, they want to buy their games. They don't want to spend $200. Yeah, how many games could you buy for $200 instead of a controller?
At least 3.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you find them on sale,
At least 7.
You can literally
Yeah.
go up to 10. Like, no joke, you can go up to 10
depending on the games. Yeah, that's what I'm
Indeed.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They want their game. Real gamers want their games. They want a good controller, but they don't want something that's going to cost them $200. A controller shouldn't cost $200. That's like half the price of a console. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna pay just for example. I'm gonna pay $400 for a console and $200 for a controller. Get the hell out of here with that shit. You need to go somewhere. You need to go somewhere. Somebody's smoking some good shit. Cause not me. No, not at all. Anyway, okay. This one's a good one. Okay. This is a real good one. Oh Lord, these people are crazy. Okay, in the matter of 1 week, okay, I saw the attitude change. Okay, from exclusives don't matter to all of a sudden they do matter. And I will say once again that exclusives matter for everything, even in life. Okay, and here's some examples. Okay, do you want a relationship with a woman who isn't exclusive? Hell no, you don't. Okay. Do you want a car just like everyone else has? Hell no, you don't. You're not going to buy just because somebody else buying it. Okay. Do you want to wake up and wear the same shit that other people wear because it doesn't matter? Hell no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, you don't. Okay. I hear nothing. Do you want to go to the same restaurants every fucking thing, every fucking thing, every? See, I'm getting pissed now. Okay, so I'm trying to bring out examples. I'm getting pissed now because I've been saying this forever. Every fucking thing on the planet has an exclusive feature to it. Okay, but of course, to these so-called neutral gamers, exclusive cause the divide in the community. No, it fucking doesn't. And there ain't no such thing as neutral. But I have to use it because they use the word. And it, and they also said it causes people to be toxic. You know what causes all this toxic shit? The fact that there is no more integrity on YouTube or in the gaming community. We are at the stage in this community that everybody wants to blur the lines. Everybody want to agree with shit instead of being able to agree to disagree. Okay. Everybody reads the same articles and reports the same shit. I've seen it 100 times. And the organic formula on YouTube is gone. It's gone. Just look at it. We literally have podcasts that will sit around for 2 to 3 hours or even an hour and a half talking about shit they don't know about. All speculation, all dumb shit, or just reading, and basically just reading articles that somebody else wrote. So it's not even their own interpretation. They're just reading articles. Boring. Okay. When we grew up, nobody called themselves a neutral gamer. When we grew up, we didn't give a fuck about teraflops and all that shit. Okay. All that shit was console war related shit. That's what it was. Okay. Now, we got to the point that they're out there saying that exclusives don't matter. Yeah, well, guess what? It mattered when we grew up playing. When we grew up playing PlayStation or Sega, and you could only play Sonic on one console, Mario on one console, Crash Bandicoot on one console. It mattered then, and it gave the industry actual competition, which is good in this world, okay? Once again, these Xbox fanboys and PC fanboys don't know shit about competition. Somebody needs to mute the mic.
It's not me.
Okay,
P-
so perhaps it's my PlayStation controller. Wait a second.
okay.
My
uh,
bad.
PC is an open platform option for graphics, but really doesn't have that many exclusives worth talking about. Xbox, what they do? They just waved the white flag. Okay, yes, they did. They waved the white flag, sitting on the hill, behind the hill, the little ant hill, and just waved a little Uh, Actually, it wasn't even a flag. It was probably a hanky, just waving it, or a piece of toilet paper. He just waved it. Hopefully, they had Charmin, or they're in trouble. But anyway, um, so I mean, you guys, me, I think it's bullshit that all of a sudden exclusive matters. They're flip flopping again. Um, how do y'all feel about the whole exclusives now matters? Okay, because now they're saying it matters. I feel like, I feel like it's only because they're doing this. It's only because a problem where PlayStation has exclusive games, but there are those are just my thoughts. So I think they're doing it just because PlayStation has a lot of them. So I want your guys' thoughts on this. It didn't matter, now it matters. Why does it matter to them now? And all that. So I'm gonna let you go. Who wants to go first? Oh wait, before you guys go, hold on. I think somebody else popped in here. Hold on.
You got a couple in there. Couple.
Yeah, Emrys, Persona, Mr. Urban, Gaming Nate, Andrew, Vet Vedger, Vedger. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry. If I messed it up, I apologize sincerely. And Christopher Hart, what's up? All right. Who wants to go first on this? Exclusive don't matter, now it matters, and whole matter shit, and why they're flip flopping. I think it's because PlayStation has a lot of them and keep them there. But that's just my thought. And they don't have any. So what are your guys' thoughts on that whole debacle?
Go ahead, Ace. Okay, I'll go. All right,
Okay.
I got it. Welcome those who came to the chat who are new. How you doing? How you doing? Well, exclusivity has been a part of business for decades. Decades. You talk in the car industry, restaurants, movies, vacation spots, teams. There's baseball, football, basketball. There's exclusive teams in certain cities, right? So since we found out that one of our exclusives is not going to PC, but only going there via PS Now, but still playing on a PlayStation 4 server, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of our grand exclusives, is still ours. So Ninja Theory. When Hellblade was with us, the first Hellblade game, you still can buy a physical copy. Because they came out last December for both Xbox and PlayStation physical copy. You can buy it. But at that time frame, I think it was already declared to be timed exclusive, like Neo was, and what's the other one? Nier Automata, right? So because Microsoft bought Ninja Theory and they are in their studios now, Hellblade 2 drops. So now I've been trolling some of the people on Twitter, talking about Hellblade 2. I'll be typing in there, well, it's a time exclusive. I'll just type that and leave it alone. I get such a storm follows when I did that, and it's pretty funny. But I kept saying that over and over again to a lot of individuals jumped on that tweet, to say, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. But see, because Ninja Theory used to be with Sony, now it's with Microsoft, and Hellblade was on Sony, now it's everywhere. Hellblade 2, they are so worried that game might come back to PlayStation. We don't know yet. It might be a time exclusive. They're not going to say. I feel as though that for them to try and ride the coattails of this, it's all they got right now. Some say, well, let them have this one. I said, no, give them nothing. I mean, all they had to do was buy the games that they were developed for them on their system, and there wouldn't be no Game Pass. You have competition between Xbox and Sony. But they chose not to buy the games. They chose not to support the developers. Quantum Break, Recore, when games did come there, only a few of them supported Nier Automata, Neo, and Hellblade. So what makes you think they're going to support Hellblade 2 and make that their flagship game over Halo? I mean, I don't see that happening. But for them, they're only saying this about Hellblade 2 because Ninja Theory used to be with us. Now Ninja Theory is with Microsoft. And, well, time will tell if that game will go elsewhere. I got a feeling it will go elsewhere. You know,
One thing you were
that's
Elsewhere,
all.
right,
you mean outside PC?
cyber. One thing you were right about them not supporting, exclusives and games. I know that for a fact. Okay, look at Sunset Overdrive.
Yes. Oh, I forgot that one. Sunset. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's why. That's why the Xbox always had a problem because the fanboys do not support the exclusives. They don't. They talk shit and they'll talk about it. They watch other people's game clips. They'll do this. They'll do that. Sometimes they steal game clips and
Yeah.
they'll talk. They'll talk about what other people are saying about it, like they've actually played it. They rehearse it.
Hmm.
And they rehearse and they get on there and you got more than one, you got your fake frauds that are out there and they get in the chat and they say, well, what are we going to say? Well, I saw this and I saw this, and they just get together and they make up something. Because if you go to half these people's channels, you will not see any gameplay at
True.
all.
And one thing we learned from the Hellblade 2 trailer, there are no guns in Hellblade 2. There's no guns there, so you're not shooting nobody in that game. So,
Oh, but
and it's
now you know.
possible.
Well,
Who's
you know what?
there in one then?
See, now you know. Now you know it's not going to be supported.
And it's a possible one and done. The same thing that they make fun of Sony for,
It's
whereas
a walking
90,
simulator, right? Sorry for
yeah,
interrupting you.
95 is, yeah,
It's a walking
95,
simulator.
yes. And 95% of the games on Game Pass are one and done based on their logic.
Wait, you guys got. Wait, I got to tell you this. Venture said exclusivity goes into everything in life. Like I said, and then he goes.
Yep, it
Wait,
does. He's
wait,
right.
wait. Well, I said it first, but let me finish. Let me finish, Cyber. Let me finish. He said even Phil Spencer is an exclusive celebrity to the Xbox fanboys.
But he does have an exclusive forehead. That is one exclusive forehead, man.
and, and and Pocket Pool, he's exclusive to Pocket Pool.
Yes, he is.
He loves his hand in his pockets. You know why I don't trust Bill? Because people come out with smiles, but he's
Yeah, he
got
smiles all the time.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He smiles too much. If anybody smiles that much and's got that shit-eating grin on their face, they're liars. They're up to something, and something ain't right. I do not like somebody who's constantly smiling 24/7 in your face. Yeah, it's okay, and then behind your back, like fuck you. I mean,
But
seriously,
what?
that's what they do.
Yeah, but one last note. I do wish Ninja Theory success with this. I'm kind of glad that this game is dropping for him because I don't feel Bleeding Edge whatsoever. I don't feel that one at all. So I do feel Hellblade 2 though. So I hope this is real successful for him, and we'll see. Take it away, Ace.
Okay, so exclusive. Yeah, I don't think this generation of gamers, the ones who started now, know what exclusive means in the sense of they never had to fight for games like how, in the sense of you were only supposed to
Ace,
buy one
Ace,
console.
Ace,
Yeah,
give me 1 second. Somebody just put something up I have to read, okay?
no problem.
You probably laugh. Impatient Fire said no guns equals immediate flop on Xbox. Go ahead, Ace. I'm sorry. Go
No
ahead.
problem. No problem. Your show.
It's our show. When people on it's our show, stop saying that. I told you that before. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
I was just busting your chops, but go ahead, Ace. Go ahead.
no problem. Yeah, so exclusive have always mattered, and sick humor. I always need to go back to what he's saying because he always makes sense. He's saying, why is people only talking about gaming console and exclusivity and never about anything else in life? That for me reeks of entitled entitlement. Oh fuck me, entitlement beyond belief. These people are not gamers, like legit gamers. They don't know what's been exclusive to save their own life. And hey. And even if they did, they would not support it.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
look like I after the whole, so I'm not sure if I said this on podcast or not. After the whole Phil Spencer quote unquote fuck up with
Which one? Go ahead.
fine, you win, wrap
I
it
had to
up.
say that. I had to say that. Which one? But go ahead. Which
You
one are you
win.
talking about?
The control one.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, after that license fuck up, many people, many I saw mad people who were saying like things out planning on getting control at eBay for Black Friday, but I'm going to hold off on it and wait for it to come to Game Pass. I'm like, what the I legit was super mad. You know why? Because I mean, I had this discussion with other stuff. Phil Spencer just costed Remedy mad money because we were in the time period of Video Game Awards, and every inch of hype that was Control having was deleted because of the whole Game Pass, fuck up or whatever you want to call it. So Game Pass, not Game Pass, exclusive matters a lot, and Remedy's answer to what's his name, Phil Spencer, proved to me that Game Pass is not beloved by developers because if it was, then Game Pass, then developers and the Remedy would have said, "Look, Phil, you said it a little bit early, but yes, Game Control is going to Game Pass. Cheers, everybody." Instead, they went ahead and said, "Hey, how dare you, not dare you, but no, that's wrong," and so on and so on. And do you know what they are throwing that on? Why they saying Remedy said that? Because they think because Sony have the what's called um, the advertisement right. So because of that, they're saying that Sony was mad and Phil Spencer had to told Remedy to put that out. I mean, what the fuck does Sony have to do with Game Pass? If it's the game, it is advertisement. Yeah, okay, but the game you don't control the game advertisements if it's going to go elsewhere, right? It's just stupid. So yeah, and just wait until next Xbox flop. I have no idea. Xbox X, Xbox. I have no idea what I'm going. What this box is going. I swear,
he,
I swear, I swear, I swear.
he can't.
We
He's
thought
so confused. He don't even know what to call it. He's so confused.
we thought it was going to be called Xbox X Series X. Remember? But then the information came out that that's not the case, and we were left thinking, so what are we calling this shit? It's like, hello, Xbox, can you
How
hire a better
I got I got I
money?
got I got a name for it. How about a cinder block?
I've seen that picture. I've seen the cinder block. All kind of stuff I've seen on that design.
Okay, and the last thing I am going to add, and this is just related to the gaming journalism, if you want to call them that. I'm not sure if I tapped you with this one. It's there is a guy named he's on Twitter and he's actually a famous. You can kind of call him insider because most of the time when he say things, they are legit correct. Like this is legit, and his nickname is Daniel uh, Ahmed. I'm not sure if you ever heard of him.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
He have Dynasty Warrior avatar. In any case, he put out a tweet, and it was it. If you have a brain cell developed above 40, 15, you will clearly see that this is a refrigerator with a PlayStation 5 logo, and it was, yeah, literally a refrigerator uh, trimmed down a little bit with the PlayStation 5 logo. And he put out this tweet, and he is like, so I heard that the PlayStation 5 is going to be the same, is going to have the same similar look as the Xbox One Series X, whatever. And gaming journalist legit went ahead and ran with this information. Said, well, like, it looks like a refrigerator, but it comes from a creditable source, which actually is credible, but when you can't comprehend that this is literally a fucking joke, then you
Wait
need
a
to
minute.
stop.
I got a question. Ace just cussed? Oh wow, I've never heard Ace cuss before. Oh shit.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
he can
cuss
cuss.
every now and then. I try my best not to cuss because, yeah, that's just not who I am.
Yeah, but
But
you did just now. I must be rubbing
yeah,
off.
because that's what this is what the gaming and gaming what's called um quote unquote gaming journalism are doing to me. And not only them, they're making me lose all my brain cells. Everyone, each one of them. Field
But
make me do it. Even the video game award, it felt for me so disconnected from us, the true gamers, versus the casual. But go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I must be rubbing off because a lot of people that have been on some of my podcasts never cussed before, but they do now.
Uh, I really try my best not to cut, but when you lose your temperament, like
You do because
you,
you know why? You know why, Ace, though? Because you're passionate about something and somebody is trying to break that passion by spreading false information, and that actually gets under my skin. I can't stand that shit. Don't ruin a community that's been around for so long. I ain't talking about YouTube, but YouTube has been around for a while. But gaming itself, you're tarnishing gaming with your bullshit, and that really gets under my skin a
mm-hmm,
lot. And that's why sometimes I can't hold it. I try not to. I'm trying on my other channel not to do that, my fighting channel. I'm trying not to cuss over there. I did slip the other day. I did slip, but I'm trying not to because even though I don't have it for kids, I make sure it's not for kids. You know what I'm saying? It's mature or whatever. I make sure that because I don't want YouTube to mess with me or anything. Um,
mm-hmm.
not to get off the topic, I just got one thing to say that brings me back to the last topic we had. We're going to come back to this one, but it's something I want to tell you. Randolph Thor. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about with you people listening to other YouTubers just because they have a gamer score or they got a lot of followers. He made a comment that Horizon Zero Dawn was going to PC. But in fact, the truth is,
Can
it,
I correct you
wait, wait,
one
wait,
one second?
one second.
But you need to
Wait,
word
wait,
it well.
wait,
Natively PC.
wait. He said
Yes,
that
he
it's
said
going.
natively.
All right, but the truth is, it's not going to PC. It's going to PSN now. So it's not going to PC. So right there's a lie. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I want to find a good example where you guys were talking. This is what I'm talking about. Stop lying about shit. Just because you people have X amount of followers or X amount of score doesn't mean they're right. Look for
Nope.
credibility. It was just it was just set. It was stated that it's not going to PC. It's going to PSN now. So he lied, and you all believe this motherfucker because he's got a high gamer score. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Hold on one second. What did Patient Fire say? Randall Thor is looking like a whole clown now. A whole ass clown now. It ain't just clown, it's a whole ass clown now. But this is what
But
I'm
it's
saying.
not a fair. Go ahead. I was.
No,
No,
what?
go ahead.
Yeah, give me 1 second, Ace. What I'm saying is that this is what I was talking about in the last topic. People are believing other people because they have a large following and they're giving him credit calls of his gamer score. Who gives a flying fuck? He has no life. That's all he does. Okay? That's all he does. So yeah, if that's all you do 24/7, then of course you're gonna have a gamer score like that. And just pick up every game and do whatever. But my issue is that here again, he's spreading false information. And that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. The Winter Rising. I thought you and Randolph Thor. Hell no. Hell no. Wait, you friends, fans, no. No, I was on a podcast with him. He did nothing but disrespect my ass, and that was the last time that I was even on the podcast with him. He disrespected my ass years ago. I had nothing to do with that motherfucker. Hell no. Hell to the nah, to the nah, nah, nah. No. No. Don't you come at me with that shit. Oh, hell no.
Get a microphone and get a speaker and shout, no! Okay, so my thing is, before I let you go, Tiber, my thing is, it is not the first time that Randall Thor not made a mistake, but was wrong.
True.
So many
You're right.
times he will say that E3 is going to have this. I have it on good authority, and E3 or uh, Game Pass is going to get gift game. I used to follow, not to follow. I used to listen to his podcast and used to listen to him. I'm still a subscriber, but I hardly ever watch his videos anymore because I started to see a trend that they are all hopefully wishing for things to happen. They don't have concrete evidence.
See,
And
my thing
hey,
is
yeah,
my thing is when it comes to Randall Thor, all right. When I was on podcast with him or whatever, and I would question things that he would say, he couldn't answer the question. He'd sidestep it and ignore it. He could never answer a legit gaming question.
True.
Never.
True.
I should know that because I've been on a podcast with him. Okay, and I got disrespected plenty of times by his ass. All right. He doesn't. He sidesteps shit. He won't answer question when it comes to gaming or any of that shit. Okay, so to me, I don't care what your gamer score is, and I'm gonna tell you something, which some of y'all don't know. All right, who knows is that really his true gamer score? Do you have proof? Because you can buy people's accounts. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You can buy people's accounts.
really?
Yeah, you
Really?
can. Yes, you can. You can buy. People could sell you their account.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, of course. Yeah, logical. Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy somebody's account and start off at a higher gamer score than you had. So maybe
Also, how
maybe
can you know it's just one? Sorry for interrupting you. How can you know it's just one person playing these games?
that too.
Because you
That
can
too.
share the account, you can do so many things. Also, you need to play games like I Am Bread. Who the fuck is going to play? Okay, I know many people play I Am Bread for just
I got
for
it for
the
free.
mayonnaise game. The mayonnaise game just for the
Oh,
sake
I am
of
male. Yeah, I am male.
Yeah, I played
yeah
that one.
All right.
and
Listen. All right. Wait. I want to just read something. Fist of Sage said. My buddy over here said, "This is why I don't give a fuck about gamer score. All I care about is whether or not they can beat me in a set." And Fist, we're gonna have some sets. I'm gonna whoop you, but that's beside the point, okay? But see, but that's what I'm saying. Gamer score, and that's the other thing when it comes to like, especially in the fighting community, and that's why Fist said that because he knows what I'm talking about. When it comes to gamer scores, I mean, you know, your score or whatever that don't matter, okay? or your level, or you could be a level, whatever. If you level up your characters, or whatever, you could be top tier level, but don't matter. I've beaten people way higher levels than me. Okay, it's your technique. If you're just gonna follow the same old principle they teach you in a training mode, you're not gonna do it. You gotta develop your own technique. I make up my own combos. All right, so there you go. Wait a minute, somebody else. Wait, hold on. I'll make sure I say his name right. Dinan, Duna, Dion. I'm not saying it right. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's Deunan. He said TTFP will beat Randolph's ass with her PS4 controller. I don't need the controller. I'll just pop him in the side of his ear, knock him off with equilibrium, and kick him in his head. That's all. Use my taekwondo on his ass. That's all. But yeah, I brought that up because that was one topic we were talking about, and here he did spread misinformation again. Who's this now? King Thrash. King Thrash. What up, y'all? What up, Thrash? How you doing, Thrash? You're late.
What's up, the Thrash?
But yeah, like I said, even when it comes to now, when it comes to exclusive, what? When it comes to exclusive games, when now they're flip flopping. I'm going to go back to that note for 1 second. Once again, this is something that comes with life. Forget about cars, forget everything else. Think about a relationship, okay? You want to marry this girl, or the girl wants to marry the man, okay? They got married, but yet she not exclusive, and he's not, so they're all fucking around. Do you want that person? Hell motherfucking no. Exclusivity does matter. Yes, it does. Just use a relationship for an example.
Facts.
Do you want a female hoe, a man hoe, to be a man or a woman? Hell no. I don't want either one of them. No. Hell no.
Welcome, elmatador. Welcome, sir.
Yo, what's going on? How you guys doing?
Stop.
Now, Matador, what's going on?
What's up, sis? I
What's
just got off from
on,
work.
brother? I figured
I'm
that.
good, man. I just got off from work. I saw your message, and I didn't have my phone with me at the time. That's why I couldn't see the message when you hit me up. So, but hey, as soon as I saw the link, and I'll pop up real quick, see what's up.
Well, we were talking about a couple things. I don't know if you were able to hear it. No, you didn't have your phone. Never mind. We were talking about we'll go with this topic first, which I was just talking about. How now people are saying, the fanboys. First, remember how they kept saying that exclusives don't matter. Now all of a sudden, lately, this past week, exclusive matters, and it does. And I was using an example why and that being exclusive goes with life too. And I use an example like if you were gonna date a girl, right? You're being faithful, but she's not exclusive to you. Would you want that girl?
No,
Exactly.
I'm like, holla. You don't have time for all that.
That's what I'm saying. And exclusivity goes. Would you buy the same exact car everybody buys? No. Would you wear the same clothes everybody buys or everybody wears? And be outside wearing? No. Restaurants, would you go to the same restaurant everybody goes to? No. Everything in this world is exclusive. And that's why games need to be exclusive. What are your thoughts on that with them flip-flopping now?
Look, listen, the Xbox community isn't like once. I think the Xbox community is always on suicide watch. Like for real, man. Like, I just don't understand this community, right? Like, look what happened in Game Awards. They saw the Hellblade 2. They it's like next to a slice of bread, right? And but I will go more further with that. But it's exclusive do matter, right? And look how Phil, I ain't gonna allow Phil, he thinks he's slick when he said this game is exclusive. I'm like, no, it's not, Phil. Why you lying? This game's coming to PC. Why you saying that? Like, that game's not coming to exclusive to the Xbox. You mean, of course, that he gotta do that to make everybody excited. That's part of his job as a car salesman. That's part of his job to make some type of an excitement. So he lied that. He kind of squeezed that exclusive thing right there while he was talking. He's squeezing it in. You know what I mean? And everybody thought, woo! But in reality, it's coming in PC as well. But exclusive do matter. Look, I'm saying this, right? Let's say Halo will go and stay on the Xbox, right? Or Gears will not go to Steam, none of that, right? I'll bet my bottom dollar that Halo will sell a lot. You'll see maybe 4 million in 5 days and shit like that. Just like God of War did, just like Spider-Man did. You will see that. Because I know there's a lot of Halo fans out there, and I know they will go out there and buy that shit day one. And Microsoft, they don't want to take that risk. There's no, and I ain't gonna lie, there's some games that the Xbox guys didn't support. Like Sunset Overdrive, it barely took forever to hit 1 million. So I ain't gonna lie that Microsoft kind of go with Game Pass and put the stuff on Steam. You know, kind of like it said, look, we gotta do. You guys don't need anybody to support the game. You only support what you want to support, and the rest of it can just go to hell. That's what happened. You know what I mean? Yep. And that's what I'm saying. I said there are no Game Pass and other, but also Microsoft, they just have no choice. Look, these guys are not to support the games and all that. We just gonna do what we gotta do, right? But I don't think games should be in dead on date. Like they be doing it. I don't think that should be. They need to fix that. They should take that off. Let the game breathe. Let those big games shine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like Halo, made for the indies and stuff, right? Like Ori and stuff. Boom, that can go to Game Pass, right? But Gears, Halo, those big titles. You know what I mean? Legendary titles. Don't put them on Game Pass, bro. Look, Gears 5 didn't make those sales like that. No, it didn't. And that's what we have seen proof that it sold less than Gears 4.
Yep.
And because of Game Pass. Everybody getting that $1 real fast. Boom, 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 boom. Beat the story. Play a couple of matches real quick. Boom. That's it. Get down to the end of the month and keep it moving. I'm saying that people didn't say subscribe, but some people just got that $1 real quick, play it, and that's it. And I don't think
I buy $1 every 3 months, and sometimes I get it for a 3-month pass for $1 because I won't keep subscribing, so I keep sending it.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. How Microsoft, and look, I don't give a shit about anyone that. Look, how you make it a profit with that $1 3 months thing? Like, and I saw people how they got it for like $5 for a year or some shit. Like some type of glitch happened, and people kind of took advantage of that, and people got like shit for like 2 years for like $6 some shit. I'm like, damn, and do nothing about it. Like they cannot go back to tell those people, hey, you cannot do that. It's already done. You already paid. Microsoft cannot take that back. You know what I mean?
No, so they can't. No, they can't.
It's already done. I already paid. It's already paid. You cannot. They can't come to you and say, "Oh, look, it was a glitch. You need to give us the money." While you, no, they can't do it. So yeah. But the thing is, Princess, like I said,
no, I wanted to tell you. I was going to bring up something else. I thought you were done. But go ahead. I wanted to ask you your opinion on something else.
Yeah, no, but like I said, like Game Pass, like I said, you know. Like the exclusive do matter, you know what I mean? Like these guys are being like, it's just I just don't understand. Like one day they are this, one day, and they just this generation for the Xbox has been very, very bad. You know, Phil's trying to like hype. You know what I mean? I like what he did with the Game Awards, putting the Xbox. You know, looking like a damn motherboard, you know what I mean, and shit.
I thought it looked like a cinder block.
Yeah, like but hey, it is what it is, right? But you know what I mean, like I said, exclusives do matter. Look, Nintendo, you will never see Nintendo put in Smash and putting stuff from all their play. They won't, because you know what? Despite those Nintendo weirdos, what the I will say about those guys? They do go out there and buy their games. I will give them that. They're weird as hell, but they do go and support their games. I will give them that.
It's not only that. If they didn't get the game and it's an older game and they didn't get it, they'll pay that extra money to get that other game.
Yeah, they're $60. They're like, damn, man, it's just like came in like 3 generations ago. $60. Let's still go buy it.
Now some of them are $85 and $90.
What?
Yeah, they're still gonna buy it. They still will go out there and buy it. And I will give them props. Like I said, they go out there and you know what I mean. And I understand Game Pass, like for how that much money. Cool. I'm not saying anybody has that option. The pressure to go and buy a $60 game every time. Not everybody has that ability. Nobody has that. I understand that's why Game Pass, PS Now is kind of like a good thing for that, right? But in my opinion, supporting the devs in the right way, go out there paying you $60, and because Microsoft paid for Game Pass to put some of those games, but they ain't gonna give them money that you can be paying for $60 a pop. They won't. They're not giving it like millions of dollars like that. No, they're not.
Okay.
No, I was going to ask. I want to ask one other question. I want to tell you something about fanboys. And I think you're going to kick at this one, elmatador. You know who TimDog is, right?
Of course.
Okay. Well, TimDog is saying that Hellblade can replace Halo.
Oh my God, you saw. I made my Twitter, right? And I got my Twitter fighting it, right?
Finally, it took you long enough.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna make the day. I gotta see all this messiness and shit. But look, I saw that, right? And I'm like, this guy, I'm telling you, this guy want to work for Microsoft. I don't know when Phil haven't come and give this man a job already. And code is whack. I don't know why I haven't given a job to this guy already. No, for real, yo. Like, I don't know how Phil haven't come in here. There's a job for you. Thank you for doing this non-profit work. Here it goes, buddy. But for real, like, that guy is delusional as hell. I called him out. He said that Hellblade, right? That I'm like, that's CGI. Yeah, it's only on an engine, but that's not gameplay. That shit will not look like that on the freaking gameplay. I want to see those graphics in the real gameplay. Then we talk. But that's not in the fucking gameplay, my guy. And he was saying, no, that shit look better than Ghost of Tsushima. I'm like, my guy, do you saw that gameplay for Ghost of Tsushima? Did you saw that shit in real time running on the freaking 4.2 T-flops, my guy? And he just like, no. And I saw some of these Xbox coming at me and shit. I'm just laughing, having a good time. I'm like, y'all freaking blind as hell. Y'all blind. I mean, look, and you know what? Y'all motherfuckers hype out about Hellblade 2, and y'all even like the first one. I remember that shit come to the before it come to the Xbox, coming on weirdo shit, walking sim, where like, that one and done, like that's the two words that go one and done, right? And now you hyping up Hellblade 2? Get the fuck out of here with your hypocrisy, dog. So much hypocrisy. Trash. Like, it's just so disgusting. Like, I'm like, y'all bunch of weirdos. Y'all motherfuckers hopping on Hellblade 2. Play the and all that shit. The same shit said about the Automata. The same shit said about Persona 5. Go to Yab Crab, weirdo shit, right? But it's just a different ball game. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Can I tell you guys something? I know exactly what to say to get. He's my brother from another mother. I know exactly what to say to get him started. I do it all the time.
No, man. No, because I used to like the hypocrisy, princess. It's like And he's saying now it's gonna be the face. So I'm like, you shut the fuck up. Fucking Ninja Theory made that game. They made that game, the first one. They didn't need Xbox help. Ninja Theory made that game with their own budget and everything. So I give Ninja Theory credit for Hellblade. I give Microsoft credit. Yeah, they're helping out for part 2. But where it came from Ninja Theory. I not give Microsoft no credit for that at all. So,
can I say one thing?
Yeah,
did any one of you see the whole what's called Ghost of Tsushima is being run on a PC? Bullshit.
Whoa, what
No, I
did you say?
didn't. I didn't.
So there is a group of people now saying that the trailer we saw for Ghost of Tsushima is running on PC and not PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yo, you see,
Yeah, go
they
ahead.
salty. They were freaking. They almost like the same. I almost lost my soul when I saw that trailer. They almost lost their souls. They could not believe it again. They can't believe it. And that's what I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Look what Sony devs can do in a 4.2 T-flops. Imagine what can they do in a PS5, man. Like, oh my God, I cannot wait from this generation. These guys are going to be losing their minds.
One last thing. Did you hear about Leafgate?
Which one?
Leafgate for Ghost of Tsushima. So again, other people are now saying that Ghost of Tsushima is downgraded because the leaves have a different color.
Oh my! Once again, these guys are blind as hell. Okay, they blind as hell. The leaves from 2018, you can see they were like red, right? They're red. This ones from this trailer, they are yellow. They different type of leaf, you freaking blind fucks. Like, they blind.
Also,
different colors?
There's a different type of season, you blind idiot.
No, I just don't understand, man. I saw that. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with y'all. Y'all are just a waste of time. I'm not gonna waste my time with these people. I ain't gonna waste my time. Like, they just can't believe it that another freaking banger is on the makes, and they cannot believe it looks like that in a 4.0 T-flops. You know what I mean? They can't believe it once again. They just salty. They mad. They cannot. They haven't got something like that besides Gears. You know what I mean? That's the only game they could say that it uses the Xbox X power, you know, to the max. But what besides that, that's it. They have nothing else, and they feel like they got robbed. And I ain't gonna lie, I would feel the same way. I got robbed because, like, shit, look at what PlayStation doing with a Pro, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the best looking. You know what I mean? Like, I think Ghost of Tsushima, because God of War looks so good in Horizon Zero Dawn. I think Ghost of Tsushima's gonna come and take the title. I cannot believe it. I'm saying it. Like, I think Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War one of the best looking games of the generation. I think Ghost of Tsushima's gonna come and take that title, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that Ghost of Tsushima is not going to have a way button?
Waypoints. You can just do whatever the hell you want. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I can do whatever the heck I want. I can go here. I love it. I like it. That's what they're giving you freedom, and that's why it's an open world game. It should be like that. Every open world game give you freedom to do whatever the heck you want. And I've been saying this for a while. And Princess know this.
You wait. You went out. I
Oh,
can't
he
hear
dropped
you.
out. He dropped out.
Oh shit! His shit went out. All right,
He's about to go off too.
I know. Listen.
He was on fire, eh?
Listen, I like his energy.
Listen, I do this too. I do this all the time. When he pops in late, I'll just say things in a certain way, and I get elmatador to go off. I can. I get him going. But you know what? He's not lying though. He's speaking.
No, he's not.
That's why I like him. that's why I like him on my podcast when he can make it. Unfortunately, I started this one early. He don't get home. He don't get out until 6. I figured he was still in the car or whatever. But because I heard some traffic noise, it seemed like. But you know, because he's like me. He go, you know, when he gets passionate about something, and you see how he messed up, and he said, wait, and he had, you know, he had to collect his thoughts, because when I get going, my words come out faster than my brain can think. You know, I'm from the city and we talk fast. So, you know, I talk faster than I'm thinking. And I jump ahead of myself, and sometimes I stumble only because I'm passionate. It has nothing to do with me not knowing what I'm saying. It's because I get so passionate that, you know, you kind of get ahead of yourself before you're speaking too fast. And sometimes he does that. That's why I get a kick out of him, because he reminds me of me all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why we get along, because he's like that. We played games together and everything. But
Hell yeah.
But like I said, you know, I mean, I play with everybody. There's one thing I've never backed down from is a challenge in any game. Never, no game, none whatsoever. Even like, you know, if they have a story mode and an online mode, I'll play them online. If it's a fighting game, I'll play a fighting game. Whatever it is, I'll play. And there's a lot of people in the chat that will also verify that. Fist of Sage is one. Thrash is another. You know what I'm saying? Persona knows that. These people know that. Elmatador knows that, because I played Elmatador. You back? You back? What were you going to ask me?
Yo, Phil got me, man. Phil got me.
Yeah, he got mad. He
It's all good, man. It's all good, because you know what? I'm just saying the truth. I'm saying the truth. I mean, I give him credit for what he did in the Game Awards. Kind of like, you know, if Phil got his hands in his pockets, and, you know, I can see some Yeah. Hey, I saw some confidence in his eye, and that's good, you know what I mean? But I just don't like that he's kind of lying about, you know, like I said, he's part of his job, hyping out saying exclusive, and, you know, that's coming to PC too. So don't lie.
Listen, as my mother would say, he always got that shit-eating grin on his face, which I can't stand. That smirk, that fake-ass smile. I do not like that. He's always smiling in your face. I can't stand that shit. I cannot stand it. Oh, listen, I want to tell you this, El Matador, because you know who Randolph Thor is, right?
Oh my.
All right, wait a minute. We were talking earlier about how Hard8 called out all these people, just like Sick did, I did, Thrash did, and all that. These fake people on YouTube where people listen to them and they lie and they got inside sources. Well, here's one of Randolph Thor's fuck ups. Another one is that he was saying Horizon Zero Dawn was going to PC when in fact it's not. It's going to PSN now.
Yeah.
So, but what my thing is, I wanted your thoughts on people listening to these frauds and never calling them out, but people like us who tell the truth and are right. They don't believe it until we say it. But even when we prove the people that they sponsor and pay, when they, you know, with all the super chats and everything, they pay them, but yet they don't call them out.
Yeah. No, but look, we'll say this, right? Ryan is not a bad guy. I think he's now one of those.
Wait, Matador. He's an asshole. He disrespected me too many times. And
really?
Yes, on a podcast. I was on a podcast with his ass in the past. Okay, he disrespected me, and when I called him out on something, he couldn't answer it and ignored me. He didn't answer.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that though. That's not right. I don't like that though.
See, Randall, I just told my brother you're in trouble now. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man.
Were you on his podcast? Titan, were you on his podcast or was he on your podcast?
No, we were both on somebody else's podcast.
And the person didn't say anything to
No, the person's an asshole because they tried to disrespect me the whole time. Every time I tried to talk, I was cut off. He made comments. It was Crap Gamer, and every time every time I tried to make comments, it was like, "Oh, you belong in the kitchen. Go make me something to eat. You're a female."
Wow.
Yeah. So I told his ass, and there's a video still up from way back where I got a cast iron frying pans. I'll show your ass where the kitchen is.
Oh shit! Right. No, but no, like, look, like one thing I will say: if you say you got this inside sources, whatever, keep it to yourself. If you know something that, oh, look, like let's say Horacio Don, they say, oh, look, I heard this guy told me that he's coming. You know what? I'm gonna keep my mom's clothes. I ain't gonna say nothing, and I'm just gonna keep it to myself. And when the day comes, you say, hey, look, I knew it was going coming anyway, so I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Because it can go 50-50. You don't know that some of these insiders that you think they are true insiders, they can be wrong too. They can, and that's the thing. Like today, Rand took a huge L. He took a huge L. He took it because he was really. I saw that he was really pushing it. Oh look, Honda's coming to PC, blah blah blah. And one thing I saw in a comment that he said, look, this PlayStation famous going to take this for being blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I told him, hey, you're right. You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie. There are some PlayStation famous that they can go crazy. I ain't going to lie. But you cannot just say that the Xbox guys are the same way or even worse, my guy. You know what I mean? I told him that. And he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. I told him that. Like, this Horacio Long PC stuff, he kind of push it too hard. Honestly, too hard, but like he kind of say it too many times. I saw, like, can't keep telling people, and look what happened now. Yeah, it's going to on PS now, and the people on the PC will have to stream it, not natively. Stream the game, and it's going to be for a limited time. It's not just going to stay there for no. It's going for a limited, I think, until April. It's coming on. It's going to be available on January, and it's going to be gone until April, and it's for a limited time. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what.
it's around three months or something.
Yeah, 4 months, something like that. And look, and that's what Sony's doing. Like God of War is on January. It's not going to be in PS Now anymore. Like Sony's not putting their games and leaving them for a long time. That's not because they don't want to lose the value. They wanted you to go and still buy it. Yeah, they put it out there, so you can take advantage, play until whatever limited time they give you, and take it back. If you want to play the game, you still haven't played, they want you to go buy it. You know what I mean? That's what they want. And like I said, this inside sources, people should take it with a great assault. Don't jump a conclusion because, like I said, you can end up taking an L. So you gotta watch out what you said, what type of information you giving out. Because, like I said, if you are really pushing it hard, you're gonna take an L in the end. You know what I mean? And the people who are that we talk and we are quoting the facts, calling out some like things that we see that is not right. And some people we can see now and say, no, what the hell are you talking about? You're not making any sense. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever you say. But deep down, you know that we are right. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, it's like that. Like people will listen to their people that they only want to listen to, and the people who are speaking the truth, trying to like open your, hey, look, like I'm trying to open your eyes. This is what's going on. They will not believe you, and unfortunately, it's like that. I can see that on Twitter now. Like I've been on my Twitter like for like 3 days now, and I can see that a lot. I'm like, wow, some people are just like brainwashed to like a motherfucker.
My only issue with him is as much of an influencer as he is on the Xbox brand, and he don't call out his fellow compadres. With some of the nonsense that they have said, he don't say nothing. He just becomes neutral.
You know what?
Yeah.
Listen, you know what Gamer Nader said? He said to me, at the Titanfallprincess, Phil just has a punchable face.
Oh my god.
He
But
actually does.
like one thing I will say that one thing I noticed, right, when it comes to Ren, when it comes to Phil, he don't call out Phil like that because I
Nope.
know he very close to with Phil. He have done things for Phil personally and stuff like that, right? Which respect,
I can
right?
imagine. I can
But
imagine because most fanboys, I know what they do for Phil. They bend over. So
oh shit,
sorry.
oh man,
I'm
no,
sorry. Go
but
ahead,
like.
Matador. Go ahead. I'm
No, but he
sorry.
no, you good. No, but he should be more vocal when it comes to when Phil fucks up. Like I don't as soon as Phil do something good, he make a video right away, feel this, feel that, right? But when it comes to Phil that he did something wrong and stuff, like he don't do that. I don't see them like that. I'm
See,
like,
that's
man,
that.
don't I mean I know you don't want to take like negative feedback from him, like he don't want to, what I mean, or personally, maybe behind the scenes, if you talk to him on Xbox Live or whatever, tell him tell him what's up. Be honest, bro. Look, you fucked up. You should have done this, in my opinion. You know, don't just
See,
like
that's the
what.
problem. They kiss Phil's ass all the time, though, Matador. They just kiss his ass. They'll give him kudos when he does good, but when he fucks up, they don't say nothing.
Oh no. It should be both ways. Both
Exactly.
ways.
And
You
as
cannot.
somebody in Phil's position, he should be able to take constructive criticism as well.
He don't take it. He will block you. You
Mm-hmm.
saw what he
Yep.
did. You
Yep.
saw E3. People were telling him, "Yo, this shit was trash." Motherfucker, block your ass ASAP. Like I'm like, damn, Phil. I mean, people tell you like how they feel about this E3. Some people kind of went overboard, but some people just being honest.
But
Professional. You just come in and block
mhm.
him.
Yep, he doesn't want to hear no negativity. He thinks everything he
Nah,
does is right. Listen,
nah,
I'm gonna
fuck
say one
that.
thing. I'm gonna say one thing. Just like I said about things being exclusive in life. You know what? Everybody in life makes mistakes, okay? Everybody fucks up from time to time. It's about correcting yourself when you do that. And Phil can't do that. Phil thinks he's right 100% of the time. No, your ass is not.
Yeah,
And if I was wrong about something, I have come online and said, you know what? I said this. Uh, you know, it wasn't right. Um, the way I put it out, and I corrected myself and apologized. Phil needs to be a man and not act like a little boy. Take constructive criticism and actually, when he fucks up, say, "I messed up. I'm sorry to the supporters. I'm sorry to the fans. I'm sorry to the consumer. I apologize." But he won't do that because he thinks he's right because he works for Microsoft. You're only a little division of Microsoft.
hmm
Microsoft has you're just like you're like that the little button that pushes up the umbrella. That's all you are. You're that little button compared to the umbrella of Microsoft. So he needs to stop thinking that he's so high and mighty. And I know people are gonna get mad at me for that, but he needs to stop doing that. You're only a small little, dot when it comes to Microsoft's income. That's all you are.
exactly.
And
Oh,
that's what the fanboys need to understand. They're too much on his ass. The other thing we were talking about was how Hard8 called out all these people, these false people online, like
mhm.
everybody else did, like Sick and all those guys did, like I'm doing now. And we were talking about how it used to be like people like Crap and Mooch were the people that got called out for being frauds. But you know what the problem is? These new YouTubers aren't being called out. They're not for all their fraudulency. They're not. They're just being allowed to do what they want to do. And that's
Yeah.
not right. And they've got, I don't even understand how they have all these subscribers. And a lot of them will tell you, "Oh, I don't do it. I don't do it for the money." Then why are the only people you shout out or talk to are people who donate to Super Chat or whatever, or donations or whatever? Those are the only people you talk to. You
I
don't,
think
and
he,
and and I say, what happened? What was
I think
that?
he dropped out. A Matador.
Oh, he may be like on his way home or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
he gets off work at 6, so you know, he probably trying to transition. He probably could still hear us, but
Okay.
anyway,
Yeah, I'm
uh,
here. I'm listening.
uh, Matador, is that you?
I'm back.
Yeah, he
I'm
back.
back.
All right, yeah, but what I now I lost my train of thought. See that you guys messed me up. What's wrong with all y'all? Um,
We
tell me,
enjoy
Matador.
doing that.
Tell me my brother's gone. He right there. What's wrong with
he,
y'all?
he did
No,
leave.
I
He
was
left for
out. He just
30
keep
seconds.
kicking me out. I was out there. I came right back in. I don't know why kicking me out. I mean, I know it's Phil.
Oh,
Phil just
it's
want to
not.
get me
Yeah,
out of here, man. But it's all good, Phil. I'm still here, damn it.
but we talking about these new YouTubers. One, how they get as many views as they get, and then I also said that they said it's not about the money. Well, if it's not about the money, get rid of your super chats and get rid of all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And do
Exactly.
and the only people that I respect that have like a super chat and something is somebody like Jabari. Because Jabari takes that money and puts into tournaments, does giveaways and all that other stuff. And if he
Yeah.
ain't got enough in his donations, he takes it out of his pocket to make
Mhm.
sure this gaming community and the people have something. Okay.
Exactly.
That that is something I'll accept. But these
Mhm.
people, they don't put their faces up. They don't put they have some sort of banner. And when they talk, you only hear a voice. You don't see no gameplay. You don't see nothing else going on. And half these people read from fucking articles and they do the same shit all the time. You've
Yeah.
seen that on Matador. You've been on
Yeah.
podcasts where people are just reading articles.
And article, exactly. And that's the thing. Look, things like that you said, like Jabari, like people who actually support gaming. You know what I mean? Like that, I respect that a lot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This guy's here just want to put a show, want to like bring the same old topics, and just want to like try to like get people to sub and just try like, oh, here my PayPal. I would rather like just try and get money, and they don't get nothing back. I don't see no getaway. I don't see none of that. And they just and also those guys, the same guys, like Cooley's Whack, those guys. I don't know how the hell people support those guys. I think Cool Eastwood and Dealer should be leaving the gaming community.
You know what it is,
Those
Matador?
guys should leave. Those guys are freaking tired, especially Cole Eastwood. That guy who said, "Oh, I'm not part of the console war, motherfucker." You be I feel you talking about the PS5, talking about the Xbox, the new Xbox, and the PS5 don't have that, and you're a part of it. That's what I'm saying. The hypocrisy of
But
these guys
all right,
are.
but El Matador, you know who you got to blame? The viewers. The
Yeah,
viewers are giving
exactly.
them they're giving them the means to keep on doing this because they keep on hitting that like button. They keep on doing dumb shit. They keep contributing to them. Now, if I ever did anything when it came to get my channel monetized, I would do what Jabari does. I'd give back. I've given giveaways out of my own pocket in the past. I stopped because the community was going ass up, and I said, I gotta back off from this right now. But
Yeah,
um, I mean, that's what I would do. If you guys ever donated to me, I would, I would take that money and either get a game that you guys wanted me to get, um, and play and stream, or I would do gift cards or do something for somebody.
yeah,
I don't need the money to live on. I don't need that shit. Everything I do because I love gaming, but it's going to hell in a handbasket right now. That's another phrase of my mother's. Hell in a handbasket. Um,
yeah.
but it is. It's going. It's. I mean, these people just don't understand gaming or the gaming culture like we do. And they get on podcasts and act like they do when they're just reading from articles. And these podcasts, you can listen to one and you've heard the same thing from the 50 others before. They're reading the same articles, they're saying the same stuff, and it's actually, and people think it's exciting. Oh, I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit don't excite me. It's actually boring, and to me, it hurts the actual gaming community. You're making the people who have real shit to contribute. We don't. You guys, there's so many of you acting stupid that we're down here, and that's not right. We should be up on top, and you guys should be down here. It shouldn't be based on people listen to somebody based on how many subscribers they got. It should be the content they deliver.
And if they are credible or not.
Yes, and not only that, if you call yourself a true gamer, show some gameplay. Show some gameplay. Half these people, these new YouTubers, you don't see nothing from them. You hear a voice, a banner, an anime girl, something stupid like that. That's all you see. You do not see anybody. I've at least put my face up there. Yeah, I may wear a mask, but I like to be creative. I like to do something different. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But you could tell who I am, what I look like. You know, I put plenty of videos up, basement videos, you know, of sword fights and shit like that. And you can see all that shit. But what I'm saying is that these people don't do anything to make themselves credible, but people still listen to them. And why is that? Elmatador, you got an answer? Oh, I know. I want to tell you this before anything. I think it was Sick Humor who said it. They're brainwashed and they don't even know it.
Oh yeah, oh they are. Oh,
They are.
trust me, they are. That's no doubt. Like Phil, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, Phil, like somehow, some way, I don't know what the hell. Maybe Phil has some special powers that he have able to. No, for real, no. Like for real, this guy has able to brainwash these guys. Give always have the positive energy with him, no matter what, how many fuck ups he does. I don't know what the hell Phil he done. He has some special powers that just brainwash everybody of those Xbox, and no matter what happens, seriously, like, and it's just that's the thing. What I'm saying that Phil, he like I said, that's part of this job to lie because he has been lying a lot. And like I said, getting the game award.
That's an understatement.
Down. And look, like I said, in the Game Awards, it's exclusive. I'm like, Phil, shut the fuck up. You know that's not exclusive. That's going to PC. Why are you lying? I mean, I understand that's part of your job, but it's good to keep it funky, my man. You know what I mean? And no, for real, man. Like seriously. And that's what I'm saying. That these guys, they already. Whoa, yes, but Phil said, but Phil said. I'm like, no. Yeah, Phil said that, but when you come in reality, you see the information. Oh shit, it's going to PC too. Huh? And he said it was exclusive. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Phil said the man. You know, I don't care. He lied. He's still the man. And I see that shit like that. That's crazy, man. God.
You missed it. Well, first of all, I'll let you know. You just killed my eardrum. But anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. No, it's all right. I like the energy. I love it. You're like me. I probably bust people's eardrums too when I do shit. But you know, you're right. I mean, but they don't. He's not that he's the man. That's their daddy. That's the uncle.
Daddy, man. The next God.
Yeah, daddy says bend over, and they say hello.
Oh, Nancy. Oh, Lord.
But it's a situation for the panel and chat. You also know who is no longer brainwashed? Mikey Barra at Blizzard.
Oh, yo, my man, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I gotta give Michael Barr some an applause. He's yo,
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he said they need to focus on games and not power. No, he said that on Twitter.
Well, you know what? That I agree with Mikey Barry about. Yes, I do. Yeah, games, not power. Because you know what? They keep saying consoles have all this power, but you don't see games coming out to show the power. So you know what? Power don't mean shit unless you got the games.
Facts.
If you listen, if you have, if you can have all the power in the world, but it's a gaming console. If you don't have the games, you can't call it a gaming console. You can't.
Yeah.
Look
You can't.
at look at two stories. One is the Switch, underpowered and with a lot of games, and Xbox One X, overpowered with zero exclusive. Which one have more value? The Switch because it outsold the Xbox One brand. That's
See,
how life
that's
works.
what you know what, Ace, you brought up a good point because that actually got me, because Nin- Nintendo's always been like third,
Yeah,
and they whooped ass against Xbox. They whooped their ass. And it's like, does anybody see this? You fanboys see this shit? And then they damage control for it every time. Well, we're just going through a transition. It's going to be fine. Xbox has all these studios and they're going to give us all this exclusive games and all. Like
but
like
I thought exclusive doesn't matter. Huh?
but like our Matador said, if it's going to PC, it's not exclusive.
Yeah, it's like they can't keep their own life straight. It's like, oh, I was about to say exclusive doesn't matter. When it comes to Xbox, exclusive doesn't matter. PC is not is not is nothing to worry about. Nintendo is doing their own thing, but when they outsell them, oh, they're nothing. It's like, come on,
But you know what's
get a
funny?
move.
You know what's funny? I remember the Xbox fanboy saying, if it's exclusive, it shouldn't go to PC. But now some of these fanboys are saying, well, it is exclusive. Yeah, but it's on PC, but it's still exclusive to us.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
it's console exclusive. Learn to know the difference. They say.
That's the new word. Console exclusive.
But they don't know that. They're accepting it now.
Yeah,
Some of the fanboys are accepting it like,
and
no, it's still exclusive. But it's not. And that's what you stop changing your mind. In the past, you said if it went to PC, it's not an exclusive. Now you're saying if it's on Xbox and it goes to PC, it's still Microsoft, so it's exclusive now. Make up your mind. Which
and
what's what here? I mean,
and look on. Go ahead. I thought something was done.
no, go ahead.
And listen to what Stick was saying in the sense of when he called Sony out for their fuck ups. Look
Hmm.
what how they were like, hey, it's only a console. There is no console. What it's for kids. Blah blah blah. Despite the fact Sig has put in money in the PlayStation ecosystem while he have a big ass PC. Like Six is only in the PlayStation ecosystem for their games. That just shows you how exclusive do matter. And they're like, oh, you're calling Tony out for the fuck up. Don't do that. We want them to become like Microsoft. Good thing on
No,
the people who fuck
no. See,
out.
but you just brought up a good point, Ace. That's the reason you call Sony out because Sony will correct their shit. Microsoft won't. Microsoft will block your ass. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say Microsoft. I'm gonna say Xbox because it's a division.
yeah.
The Xbox division will block your ass. They don't want to hear negativity. Sony will at times, if you say it constructively, listen to what you have to say and say, okay, well, maybe we need to fix this. They're not going to deny the consumer. They're not going to do that. And
They
I've been saying
can.
that
If they do, they lose their consumers, like legit. So many people
exactly.
are in the PlayStation ecosystem just for the solely for the exclusive. Like many have a PC, a big enough PC, and
Hmm.
they shoot to play on the PlayStation. And do you know what not validate what makes me happy when I hear that when I know that Six have such an amazing PC, yet when he sees God of Tsushima in 4K looking freaking gorgeous as fuck. It's like this is one of the best, if not the best game I have ever seen in my life. You can hear the passion in his soul. You don't have
Hmm.
that with Xbox.
But see, that's what I said earlier.
Game
People don't
Pass,
people don't give sick
Game Pass that.
people don't give sick enough credit. And everything he says, just like I said about Thrash and a couple other people, including myself, they don't give us credit for when we speak the truth, okay, and when we're right and or passionate about something. They get down on all of us, and six, people get on sick humor a lot, but he's passionate about gaming and he wants it to stay around. He don't want it to go Microsoft's way. And he calls out bullshit. And there's nothing wrong with calling out bullshit. But people think there is. And it's not. That's what we're supposed to do. We're the consumer. We have the right to do that. We're paying you to produce games, quality games, and a good console that we can play our games on. We ain't paying you for bullshit. We're paying you, and people say, no, you're not paying. Yeah, we are. It's our money that you use to continue doing what you're doing. If it wasn't for us, you'd be out of business. So yes, we are paying you. So we have a right as a consumer to say what we feel is right when it comes to our wallets and what we expect. It's like, okay, you go out and buy a car, right? They say it's a pre-owned car, but it turned out to be a lemon. You're not going to complain. You're just going to take it. You're going to take dick in the ass and just say, "Oh, it's okay. I'll pay that off and buy another one at the same time." No, I paid for something or a brand new car. I paid for something that you said was going to do X, Y, Z. It didn't do it. I want my fucking money back. You're going to complain. It is what. Like I said, when we talk about gaming, a lot of things go through everything in life. You expect certain things from certain companies, whether it be your insurance company, whether it be, your homeowner's insurance, whether it be your car insurance, whether it be anything. Your grocery store, you expect quality food there, don't you? You don't want spoiled meat, spoiled fucking vegetables, fruit. You want quality shit when you buy your shit. You're buying it. You're keeping them in business. It goes the same with gaming. There's a lot of analogies you could make, that revolves around your own life. Don't accept less from gaming because it's a hobby. That's just still your hard-earned money. Expect the
They are
best.
no gamers. They are no gamers. Like, I can't believe a person being a gamer and never buy a PlayStation. Even if you hate PlayStation, I don't. That's on you. But to miss out on The Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, it's like, why are you even a gamer again?
Yeah.
Just
Well,
to worship a brand?
yeah. I want to read something which just confirm what I just said by Gaminator. He said to me, he said at Titanfall Princess, look at the PS3 launch for the PlayStation, and then look at the PS4 launch. Sony listened to their fan base and took the criticism to heart, which is true. They did. And PS4 raged. You know what I'm saying? PS3, they listened to what people said about the PS3 and
And
they
that's the
fixed it.
hard way. They
Uh,
can fuck us
Yes,
because
but
we
but
fuck them back.
but my whole point about the conversation was, Ace, is that Microsoft won't do that. I mean,
Hmm.
not Microsoft. Xbox won't do that. I can't. I can't. I got to stop saying Microsoft because they're only
Yeah.
it's Xbox. They don't
Hmm.
listen. Sony will take it to heart. Yoshida will, if you send something constructive, he'll take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? He will take it to heart and be, hey, go to boardroom and say, hey, wait a minute, you know, we got to do X, Y, Z. The consumer's not happy. We don't want them to leave. I mean, that's what these executives do. That's why you don't see Yoshida and all these other people on Twitter and all that shit talking to um consumers as much. I mean, they may read some of your shit, but they ain't conversing back and forth or hanging out with you guys on podcasts. Why? Because their job is, and they take their job serious, to make the consumer happy and to make a profit. That's why.
Yeah.
But you see Phil do it all the time in there with dumbasses.
And when he gets
And
criticism,
I know.
he blocks them.
Well, actually, I know that because a long time ago, I was actually in a podcast with Phil Spencer,
Really?
and I told him about his Spencer, and I told him about his upload studio, how it was bad, and this, that, and the other. And he's like, I could see that shitty grin on his face. Yeah, we'll fix it. And guess what? He never fixed shit. He lies to your face. He'll
Yeah.
you could actually see his smile while you're talking to him, and that's what annoyed me the most. That's what annoyed me the most. You know what I'm saying? No, I was actually, and you know what? After that, and nothing was done. I never wanted to talk to the man again. I never wanted to talk to him, man, because I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit. Because you ain't gonna lie to me in my ear, tell me bullshit in my ear, and think I'm gonna trust you again. I'm not gonna do it. And that wasn't the only thing. It was a couple other things I mentioned to him, and not one of them has changed. It's actually got worse. So no, I did videos about this a long time ago. You guys can go look up some of my old videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, does anybody have any other?
We
Nope.
covered. Can we just? I know we are focusing on the bathtub with Xbox, but can we just admire how Ghost of Tsushima might be raising the bar? It's like which game which game are we going to call now game of the generation? We have God of War, we have Horizon Zero Dawn, we have Death Stranding, we now have Ghost of Tsushima, and coming soon is Final Fantasy 7. Like, excuse me, how does Sony keep doing this?
I
And
can't.
can you imagine the PlayStation 5?
Well, one thing I'm gonna tell you, I can't tell you what I can vote for as the best game until I play them all. I mean, there's still some coming out. You know what I mean? And it's probably going to be a very damn hard decision. You know, I'll be honest.
Right? Right?
Yeah, it is. It is. But until I play it, I don't. Like I said before, until I play a game, I don't give my opinion until I'm immersed into the game and I know what's happening, how I feel, what's getting to me, what's not getting to me, my enjoyment of the game, the gameplay, the graphics, everything comes into play. So until I play a game, I won't know. But I will say, with all the games you named, Ace, if you had to pick the best out of all those games, after I play the other ones, because I've been looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima as well. You know what? It's probably going to be a hard decision. It probably will. I'm not going to be lying. I'm not going to lie about that. It's going to be a hard decision because things are being taken into a different direction that simple-minded people don't get when it comes to gaming. They say, "Oh, it's so bad. You should just kept the way it was." No. And with what Sony's doing with some of the people, they're taking it off into another direction and producing some crazy quality games. Hold on one second. Bet just said Phil is a guy who drops roofies into Xbox drinks. So 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 they so so they passes out. All of a sudden, Game Pass becomes relevant. Exclusives don't matter, and they wake up after every E3 with smiling Phil flashbacks. Oh shit! Yeah,
Wait for next E3, right?
yeah, that's all I say. But yeah. But what I was saying is that PlayStation and their developers are taking shit in a new direction. And from what I see, like they did with like they did with God of War, like they with Death Stranding and shit like that. It's incredible. It really is incredible. You think the game's not going to amount to nothing, and it's like, wow, you get so immersed in these games that you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop. I mean, when I was playing Death Stranding, I was like, damn, I gotta go to sleep. But wait a minute. Let me just go over here and see what happens if I get more information. That's all you want to do. You wanted to know the story, and I'm still moving around. And then 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, shit, I got to take my ass to sleep. I got to get up in like 3 hours, 4 hours. I got to go to bed. Yeah. I mean, I had, so see, that's what I'm saying. They're thinking outside the box, which is what I love about the developers and what Sony's doing. They're thinking outside the box. They ain't trying to keep it the same old, same old. They're thinking outside the box, which is what keeps people coming back or coming to Sony and staying with Sony.
Yeah.
They think outside the box.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we're over 2 hours. I'm gonna cut this short now.
Yep, but quick question, Princess.
Yes, go ahead. Oh, I thought you went to sleep on me.
No, man, yo, I couldn't. I jumped back, right, and I was in the thing waiting to join. Like, I don't know why it took forever to finally let me like get in. But
Phil,
question,
Phil
Phil, man, Phil, hey, Phil, you want to take me in? Whatever, I'm still here, motherfucker. But anyway, but do you saw that trailer for Ghost of Tsushima? Do you saw that?
Yeah.
We just had talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about it? Like, what do you saw? Like, what part of the trailer that got you like, oh my god? Like,
I can't say it was one part because I've been anticipating that game for so long that I just like when I knew it was coming. I think part of it I just blacked out on because I knew it was coming. I was like, oh, yes. I was just so excited that I really didn't pay attention. But I like the graphics. I like what I saw in gameplay. There was just, I don't know. It just blew me away. Period.
I like that game.
Can I play? Can I play a little bit Devil Advocate?
Yes, you can try.
Don't kill me, please. What if comes out and people are going to say that it's a Sephiroth clone because it already started?
It's not secure.
It does have a lot of what Sephiroth is, but it's only because both games were being developed closely to each other without
but Ace, you got to realize something. You're saying it's out there. People are just starting rumors because they're hating on the game coming. I mean, me and elmatador, we know. We've been waiting for this game for a while now. Okay?
Oh my god. No, I started hyping that game. I started hyping that game since they showed that trailer back in Parents Games Week on 2017. I've been hyping that game since they showed that until now, man. Yo, that game, I know I'll be saying it, like I might be exaggerating, but I'm just being honest, okay? I think Ghost of Tsushima is going to be the game of my life, okay? Like, I don't think that game haven't made me feel so like I want this game. Like, I will pay $300 for if I have to pay $300 to play that game. I'll pay $300 to play that game. Like, that's how.
Wait, elmatador, hush before they raise the price.
Yeah. Okay, quick question to make it a third point. If Ghost of Tsushima was not exclusive, would you still buy it? Of course, yes, but go ahead.
I would, yeah.
I would, yo.
Me too. Yeah, but it's gonna be, and that's all that matters.
Yo, did you saw that the box art? Did you saw that shit?
Yeah,
that shit I think has to be one of the best box art I ever seen in my life. That shit looks fuego, fire lit. Like I saw, I'm like, this shit looks beautiful. Like, Jesus Christ, this shit is beautiful. It looks beautiful. Like I cannot wait. I said it on Six podcast the other day that they come up with a limited edition with a stash or whatever. I don't collect those, but I will buy that just for that game. I will buy that just for that game.
There you go.
All right, but you're giving them too much now. You're getting them too much now. We don't want to pay the $60. Stop.
Oh man, hey man. I support great things. I support greatness like that. I will support it, man. And that's what I'm saying. That some of these people that trying to downplay this game, claiming it was downgraded. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
You know
Stay
why?
salty. And you know what? You want to play it? Go out there. Go to GameStop, whatever the hell. Swipe your card, whatever. Grab the box. Walk out of the store. That's all you got to do. But no, you wanna be salty. You wanna be hating. And you know what? You want to do that. That makes you happy. Fine. But when the game drops, you're gonna see everybody playing it, and you're gonna be in your little corner crying and just hating, salty, because you don't
Well,
want to go out there and you don't want to spend and buy a different box because you are so stuck in this only platform, and you just like you feel afraid that, oh my god, if I go to this box, I don't leave. Like, I mean, it's okay. I mean, that's why I like greatness, and I like great games in the PS4. I will not deny it. It's a lot of great games, but you know what I mean. When I understand, man. Just I cannot wait, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I
that's
know you
very
can't.
good.
We've been
It's
talking about
very,
this.
very.
We've been talking about this forever on Matador. We've been
I
waiting for
know,
this
man.
forever. I know.
I'm going to take the weekend off. I know that game is coming to Friday. I'm going to take that Friday and Saturday off. I will take that weekend off. I'm going to be playing all weekend to like nonstop.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go for now. Matador. I know you
Yes.
play fighting games. You're gonna have to get on the new show, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, when you can.
Yeah. Oh yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're gonna go for now. I apologize, everybody that was here. We didn't. I was so hyped about doing these topics that we didn't even do our intros, but we are gonna do outros. Okay. So Ace, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm 8, so you can find me at Caraba_chat on Twitter. Be legit or else I will not focus on you. I dislike frauds. I shout out to the panel, shout out to chat, hit that like button, and thank you for having me, Princess.
No problem. Cyber Dragon, go ahead.
All right. I'd like to say a shout out to the panel of Ace, Matador, and Titan. Shout out to the chat and mods. I hope everybody have a good evening. I'm going to be gaming when I leave here, and just keep it gaming, people, and just enjoy games and play what you play and play where you want to play it at.
And my brother El Matador, go ahead.
Yo. This is El Matador L9. I finally made a Twitter, guys. Yeah, I did finally. And you can
Found you,
find
man.
me. What happened?
I found you.
I found me. Yeah, I followed you too, bro. My name is El Matador 809. You can follow me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there trying like attack this S box, trying to attack me, but I will fight back no matter what. And thank everybody here in the panel. Cyber Dragon Ace, my Mana Princess. Thank everybody in the chat. Hit the like button before you go. Show some support. Subscribe to everybody here. And I know I came a little late, but hey, it was nice to be here. And everybody have a blessed night.
You got to realize a Matador doesn't get out of work until 6, so sometimes it's hard.
Even if he came late, he was so passionate, doesn't matter.
No, you know what? I know how to phrase things to get him crazy, so that's the way it is with brothers. With brothers and sisters, we can do that. But anyway,
Good.
you know who this is, okay? This is your girl, TTFP, okay? And like Matador said, check out everybody's channels, okay? Hit that like button, all right? And you know why you're going to hit that like button? You guys know why, right? Do I have to say it? Yeah, I think I do. Because you all love me. Right? You know you do. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later, all right? Have a good one. And thanks for coming by, and thanks for the support, everybody.
Adios.
Adios.
Later.
And Merry Christmas.